just getting on the.
Oh yeah. It's
Killing
podcast
it.
like number 11 on Spotify, charting all over the world. It's
My
crazy.
number one on my Spotify.
No promotion, no marketing, just the people sharing it.
Yes.
So we haven't even turned up yet. You know, I still just been doing it
Easy.
by myself.
Yes. You know what it is. inTUNE TV. I go by the name Dizzy D. I know this looks funny. Our good homie is off for the week. And we got the greatest sounds from the tantalizing
Not tantalizing.
Ray Diamonds.
Is my mic on? Mic check. It's me, I'm back.
Hey.
Y'all miss me? I think so.
How was your week?
How was my week?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I mean, if you don't have me on Instagram, then add me. But I had an amazing week. I came back from Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Okay, hey. Yes, I came back from Jamaica. As you see this tan, I am
Yeah.
glowing. And I
Glow
feel
stuff.
great. So coming back was kind of shitty to the cold weather, but I'm here and I'm excited to just keep
Turn
going.
back up.
Yeah,
You had like the biggest birthday bash out there.
I did. I turned 30, y'all.
Jeez.
30 in paradise. That's how you're
Happy
supposed.
birthday. I can't do the whole song.
Hey.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, girl.
I'm telling y'all, go away for your birthday. Don't stay here.
Don't do it.
Go. Get out of here. It's amazing.
Yo.
Yes, that's what I did.
You know, I know a person who's been there before.
Yes.
And he just happens to be our guest for today.
Oh, is that so?
You already know we got the guests of guests in the house for our last show for the year. And we had to do it proper. I mean, if I brought anybody else, I would have felt like we didn't do it right.
Facts.
And you know, our good friend over here, Ray Diamonds, was like, "Oh my God, I would love to see this guy on the show."
Put me
And
on blast.
oh yeah, because after I put up the video of him, she's like, "Oh my God, he'd be so awesome."
Yeah.
And then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna link my man's. And
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, make some noise
Hey,
for one of the number one, podcasters out there, gurus out there. I don't even know what you want to call this man. He's just all around vibe teens.
Yes.
Make some noise for Hindz.
what an intro.
Man,
Hey.
you already know you deserve it all.
Jeez. He's here.
Hey,
You deserve it, bro.
what's up?
Man, everything's been blessed. Hold on, let me give you a little applause right here.
Hey, the love. It's immaculate.
Welcome.
It's immaculate.
You've been to Jamaica before.
Of course.
I've seen
I
your
used to
videos
go every
of
year.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Love it.
That's my favorite place.
Yeah, it is.
That's where I go to root myself. So I'm jealous. I'm jealous you went.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All those videos, all the food. Let's talk about the food.
Oh my god. The food was absolutely amazing, first of all. But then I was like, wait a minute, I'm kind of very lucky. My mom makes the same things at home. So I be eating that already. So thank
Right.
you.
But it's
Thank
fresh.
you.
It's
It
fresh.
is.
Fresh.
It is fresh.
Fresh.
Jeez, the fish? Wow.
Out the sea.
Wow.
Right out the sea, just beautiful.
Yeah.
You can't even be
juicy.
mad at that. I've been to Ocho Rio one time.
Yeah, nice.
That's me.
I stayed in Runaway.
Ooh.
Trying to run away. Goodbye.
And you've been all around there, yeah?
All around.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
around.
You don't even play when it comes to over there.
No.
Yeah.
So, let's get into some topics. You know, first and foremost, this is our last show for the year. You know, kind of sad, but it's been a very, very, very crazy year. You know what I mean? Like doing the show from the house, from the studio. Last you saw us, actually, we've been in the house since January start. We did the wrap up, me, Alex, and I, on the January start, and then
Yeah, the
ran
new
it through.
house.
Yeah,
Wow. We really went through it.
yeah, man.
And y'all still here.
We love you guys.
Yeah. Thank
But we'll
you.
be gone for a little bit, just like month. You know, the whole another thing that's happening in the city that just got announced today.
What did?
The whole new protocols, the procedures, the new
Lockdown.
the new lockdown.
Yeah.
The new.
They want to shut down all bars, nightclubs, half
Gyms.
gyms, no gyms
Gyms.
too.
No
Damn.
gyms.
No gyms.
Come on.
And they can't.
What are you doing?
Your restaurants have to be half capacity, or places that are built like that half capacity.
But the mall's open. You could go watch a movie.
But
Please.
half capacity at the movies and stuff too. And if you're throwing a party, you can have one guest member, or 10 people in your home, max.
But they canceled New Year's Eve.
And they canceled New Year's.
They just said canceled.
Yeah, nobody is allowed to throw a New Year's party in
Goodbye.
Vancouver, in BC, period.
Done.
Yeah.
And I know people who are throwing like,
done.
just before New Year's or the 23rd bash or the 25th, whatever it was, Boxing Day bash, just something to say we got something going on.
They said, fuck that.
I said, no, we don't want to.
No. And if you're traveling, be safe too, because that shit was stressful, but I'm here and I'm good.
I heard
So-
they actually said today, if you do leave the country, chances of you coming back will be slim.
So thank
Will
God
be slim.
I'm back.
Yeah.
They won't let you in.
No, they said it will be slim to get back. There will be a struggle.
Oh.
There definitely will be a struggle to come back. They said just try not to book flights out of your country during this season. Some big news I found out.
What's that?
You know P. Diddy?
Diddy? Sean Diddy?
Yeah. You remember his old brand?
Sean John.
Sean John.
Yes.
He just bought that back for 7.3 mil.
Oh,
They went
snap.
bankrupt and he just picked it up.
didn't own
7.3.
it?
No, he didn't. He let that go a long time ago.
I didn't
He
know
sold
that.
it for
I never
70
did.
mil.
70 mil?
He sold it for
And then bought it
70.
back for 7?
Bought it back for 7.
Woo! Did he?
Did he?
Damn. Did he?
Okay.
Did he? Back with my shit.
Lay it slick.
Raise on one.
Always on
Sean fired
it.
today.
So congratulations, P. Diddy picked up Sean John back again. But let's get into the interview. I just wanted to get a couple topics in. I'm not usually used to the hot seat, bringing up topics and all that nonsense. So shout out to our boy Alex. Miss you, bro.
Alex,
You already
where
know
you
what it is.
at?
So, my guy, Hindz.
What's up?
You know, since we last talked to you, I'm not going to lie.
When was that?
It was like,
3 years ago?
yeah, just about 3 years ago.
Last
I
time.
was not there.
And even then I was like, this guy's doing some things. This guy's doing his thing. But now, since that interview, I saw you jump on so many other shows. Like you were involved, like you were doing interviews like in a lot of places.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it was like kind of crazy
Podcasts
to
and
see
stuff.
him. Yeah,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
see you just really out there like that.
Yeah.
And then things just started. You turned up TikTok.
Yeah. I
And
did.
talk about that, because I don't want to bust out the story, but after you left us, it was like maybe say 2 months, not even something like that.
Maybe.
And then you jumped on TikTok.
I got on TikTok like maybe 2019 though.
Oh, okay,
It might have been
okay.
a while after. But I just got on as like a social experiment.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter was on it. So I was like, let me figure this out. And then what was I doing? I was like dancing on there. That's what I was actually doing.
Yeah. Your
Love
vibe
it.
thing.
I was, just on a vibe thing. And then I just randomly started to blow up.
Crazy.
Yeah. And then I just went with it. And then that kind of spawned over to my podcast.
Like, do you want to talk about the podcast right now? Because that was the biggest news I think I've ever seen any of my homies pull off. I got to tell
What?
you. Just getting on the.
Oh, yeah. It's
Killing
podcast
it.
like number 11 on Spotify, charting all over the world. It's
My
crazy.
number one
Yeah.
on my Spotify.
No promotion, no marketing, just the people sharing it.
Yes.
So we haven't even turned up yet. I still just been doing it
Crazy.
by myself.
It's amazing.
Just figuring
TikTok
it out in real
radio
time.
with Sirius XM.
I'm doing that as well. Yeah,
That's on a different thing.
it's a different thing, of course.
Oh man, I just busted out that whole thing right now. Talk about it. Podcast first. Let's talk about the podcast first.
Well, the podcast kind of blew up in right when the pandemic hit.
Yep,
That's
that's
when I
true.
started it.
That's true.
Basically to balance out all the negativity. So I was like, let me upload something once a week, I said. Then I was like, there's too much negativity. So then I went every single day. And I wasn't aware that people were actually listening. I was just uploading. Something for myself to do just to like make sense of the world at the time. The next thing I know, it was just viewer after viewer, listener after listener. People were sharing it. I look at the analytics. I'm like, damn, there's like 30,000 people listening. There's like 40,000 people. There's 100.
That's
And
crazy.
it's going, over 100,000 downloads a week.
Yeah.
At one point.
Really?
I think there's over like 5 million downloads period. It's crazy. And then I look, it'd be like, you're trending in this country, UK, Mozambique, South Africa.
Damn.
Yeah. At one point, like I was like, Michelle Obama was number 13. I was number 14.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. But I never shared anything. Like I never shared my analytics. I've been very quiet about the whole thing.
Yeah, just let your stuff go.
Yeah, I just been doing it. You understand? I didn't want to get too hooked up on all that.
So let's talk about the new show on Sirius, TikTok Radio, Sirius XM.
Yeah.
Big flex, bro. Like, Big flex. And congratulations to you. Let me get that applause going on one more time for you. Congratulations for getting that.
Thank you.
I mean, you've been killing it a long time. It was about time they put you on there. So how do you feel about being there?
It's cool. It's an interesting opportunity, right? It's not something I premeditated or anything. They just came to me with the opportunity and said, hey, we just want you to be exactly yourself. Because I wasn't doing radio or anything. Podcast and radio is a different format. But when they said exactly what you're doing on all your platforms already, we love your tone. So when they said we love your tone, I was like, oh, okay, let's do this.
Any big plans for your future with this?
With
Like,
what?
are you contracted for like a year, or are you like in there indefinitely right
No,
now?
I'm not indefinitely. I'm
I mean, you got the voice for
finna-
everything, right?
I'm not finna to sell myself like that. We gotta rise up. We gotta build our own foundations as well. I mean, I would love to pivot one day, and maybe have like a vibe ting radio or something. Like, I love music, right? So
That's very
we'll-
true.
Yeah, we'll see what happens one day.
Still producing or still mixing on your podcast, your personal one too.
Yeah,
see
I'm trying
that.
to go more into the sound experience soon.
Yeah.
But it's very hard just managing so many platforms. Just staying consistent on YouTube, podcasts. Trying to do all that at once is very difficult. So
And that's all just you alone.
it's all me right now. But I gotta expand. I've reached my limits, so I have to expand to get the vision to where it needs to go, which is a beautiful thing because God has blessed me with like opportunities that I can share with people, and that's all I've ever wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
Would you call yourself a modern guru?
No, you can't be doing that. That's
Why wouldn't
weird.
you do that?
I don't know. You just have to be humble. You understand? Like, you have to be humble. Like, think of Jesus. Like, Jesus would get down on his knees and like wash his disciples' feet. As divine and like crazy as he was, humbled. So that's just the attitude I have in life. You can't big yourself up too much, but be confident. I'm here to serve. I'm just here to like give my best.
That's what's up. And I mean, you've been doing that since day one.
Yeah, I've been on the grind since like a long time. Like, a lot of people who tune into me now don't realize I've been grinding for like 13 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Since I started at least making beats, I've been doing videos now for 10, 11 years.
Straight.
So
You were the video man on the last show we spoke about, Sean Kingston, Tory Lanez,
yeah.
a lot more other people.
other people. Exactly. So it's been a journey. A lot of people tune in. It's like they just tuned in 2020, 2021, but it's like I've been going.
That's no
I've
joke.
been going. Like when everything blew up, I was burnt out. Because I've been going for so long. I was already burnt out and things were just popping off. I'm like, okay, well, you gotta keep going.
Yeah.
No stopping now.
There's no stopping now.
TikTok's the vibe for that sort of thing,
Yeah.
Do you feel like your algorithm is still sort of the same since you've started, or is it still is it a struggle now?
It's not a
working with it?
struggle. No. I think, man, the algorithms are not that hard. When people think the algorithm doesn't like them, it's just the algorithm doesn't know your community. That's why you have to put out a lot of content, and then people will start to find you. So like now, algorithm knows like, hey, I'm gonna share you with these people. Because the algorithm actually wants you to be found because they want to make money off you.
That's facts.
The algorithm's not trying to really hate on you.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? It's not. So once I started to kind of get like momentum on TikTok, that really helped everything. But then the YouTube took everything to another level, right? Because I got like 250,000 subscribers in
Yeah,
1
bro.
month. Now I'm at over half
I mean,
a
let's
million.
applause to that one right there, man. Like,
Yeah.
this guy.
So a lot has happened.
So
a lot
crazy.
has happened.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
200 how much?
No, I have over 500,000. But in 1 month,
damn.
I got the first month when my YouTube blew up, I had like 7,000 subscribers, and then by the end of that month, it was my birthday month, March, I had like 250,000.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was like a whirlpool. But the good thing was I had 100 videos on my YouTube. So what happened was one video started to get some love, and then people came and they're like, yo, there's like a library here. I've been doing my thing, but nobody was like really watching like that. All my
Yeah.
videos had like less than 1,000 views.
Yeah.
So then people came and binge watched all 100, and that just triggered the algorithm, and YouTube just started blasting me.
It's crazy because we got like about 100 plus videos too, and we're just waiting for that one.
But that's what it matters. It's actually better to build that library, because you don't want to have 2 videos and then like you blow up, but there's nothing there to fall back
And then
on.
you can't do nothing.
can't even
you
do
just
nothing.
gotta
You're not even ready.
Struggle to go in.
You're not even ready.
Yeah,
By the
no.
time that happens for you, you're already in motion. You understand yourself. For me, it was like I had fun with it. I'm like, I've been doing this forever. Let's go.
Damn. Man, that would be a blessing to feel that feeling. But was it kind of like a little shook? Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it was weird.
A lot of responsibility trying to appease to 200,000 subscribers out of.
Yeah, it was just like, but the thing is, I wasn't so surprised because I've always known what I'm going to do. Like, not exactly like what I'm going to do, but I always known like I'll do something and like, I'll create an impact. I've known that's like at least since I was 18. when I started creating. So the fact that it was blowing up, I wasn't surprised by that, but just like actually seeing it and feeling it and the response every day, it was I get like, my DMs is full every single day, and people send me books, because it's not like I don't make content where I'm just reacting to things or comedy. I make content that's like a reflection of the soul.
Feels
so people are having a deep, meaningful connection with the content. So when they send me a message, they're not sending me fire emojis.
Yeah,
they're sending
like,
me
love.
books. Like, thank you.
You changed my whole
Especially through the pandemic when things were like tricky.
Bro, you were the voice of the pandemic in Vancouver. I can really, like, next to Bonnie talking and telling us what to do, you were the guy telling us to calm down. You know?
I need to like relax my anxiety.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Hold on.
I wasn't even aware like people here in Vancouver were tuning in. I really just thought it was like other people. Yeah. But even like I walk it doesn't matter if I leave my house, I go out, someone recognizes me now, and they'd be like, "You're from here." People don't realize that you're from here. Because there's like a new generation. We're from a generation, but there's like my audience is really young. I have 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds.
Really?
20-year-olds. Yes. I have 13-year-old girls listening to the podcast, all the way up to like 55, 65. So it's really interesting. So I meet like very young people on the street. I meet older people, and they get like mind blown that I'm here.
That's amazing though, that you can hit crowds from all ages.
My daughter was playing Roblox, like just playing with some kid, like stranger, and she was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, the kid's like, "I'm just listening to this podcast." She's like, "What podcast?" He's like, "Oh, it's called In Hindsight."
Oh my god.
Your sister was on the...
No, my daughter.
Your daughter? I'm sorry, that's what I meant. Your daughter was on the...
Like Roblox, playing a game.
Wow.
Yeah, just randomly. She didn't say like that's my dad.
Roblox,
like,
that's the...
Nobody would believe me.
Which one's that game? That's the
for
card?
her, that's probably such an amazing feeling. Like,
I hear things
that's
like
my dad.
Yeah, I hear things like that all the time. It's interesting. Like I got to do like a Forbes interview the other day, like 2 days ago.
Okay, so I was going to talk about that. That was in Oculus.
No, I did Oculus. That was like a year ago though. Yeah, Oculus was cool. So that happened because of TikTok. Like I was just, when I was buzzing on there, people like in partnership with Oculus hit me up and they're like, "Hey, we want to do like, we're doing this pilot project with a bunch of people. We think you'd be interesting for it, and to create a show in VR." And I've never even experienced VR at that point.
Wow.
Yeah, I never even, put the goggles on.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was like, yo, let's do it, because that sounds interesting. They sent me goggles, and once I put the goggles on, I'm like, yo, this is amazing. And then I had to like film, to be honest, I had to film like a 30-minute show within like 3 days using a 360 camera, and it's different to edit that 360 footage
I
for
know
VR.
this, yeah.
It was like, I didn't sleep.
Yeah.
I was literally up for 72 hours, didn't sleep.
So many keyframes, bro.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
And you have to shoot it like a certain distance from you. And there's like, then we'd have to go and like meet up in VR, and I'd meet them in like a movie theater, and they'd be there. And I'm like, how can I see you right now? Like I was in the metaverse 2 years ago, and I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, it was crazy. But I pulled it off. I did it. I was super happy about that, just because it was the first time I got paid to off my own thing. Like someone didn't pay me to shoot a video for them. They're like, hey, just do Hindz, and we're gonna put you up on the screen, and we're gonna pay you. I was like, really? Oh, okay, shit.
On an Oculus screen, on this brand new.
Yeah.
You're on all the
early.
new platforms, bro. TikTok, Oculus, you're doing it.
It was crazy because there's actually in the same week, I remember like YouTube shared me, like YouTube on their Instagram shared me, then Oculus shared me, and then TikTok shared me, and then there was another platform, Insight Timer. So so they all had me on their homepage on the same week, and I was like, yo, what's happening?
Wow.
And then Afropunk as well. I remember Afropunk was sharing something. I was like, what's happening right now?
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I get so excited, I forget to turn on the cameras.
Boy, better make sure it's recording.
Man, don't even wet it. I'll put pictures and videos on top of everything he's saying if it's not. So let's talk about that Oculus thing, because I've been trying to tell people, like, this is the new wave, really, for like everything. Do you still own yours?
I do, but I don't use it that much. It's not going to blow up until the goggles get smaller.
Yeah, true.
They got to get like glasses.
Well, they're trying to like sell off all their old ones, cheaper prices, so that everybody can explore the experience.
Yeah, because when I first got it, I think it happens to everyone. You're like, this is exciting. You can do so many different things. You can do art in there. You can design things. You can play games. I mean, you can go to little cafes. I was in like coffee shops actually just working, like writing my scripts, and like digital, and like metaverse coffee shops, talking to strangers. But then after a while, like those goggles are just too heavy on your face.
Yeah, they hurt your face.
And then like you come out of it and there's like a dysphoria. So until like the goggles are smaller, the average consumer is not going to get it. And they know that. They're definitely going to drop something soon, because they're going heavy on like this metaverse.
Man, it's about to be the new.
Yeah.
Those NFTs and
I was
everything.
gonna say, how do you guys feel about that though?
I'm mixed about it.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone
That's
struggles
right.
already with social media, so I don't know
Right.
about being fully in like the metaverse like that.
I mean, I think they're struggling nowadays with social media just because people have a lot of opinions on social media just to read. It'd be
Yeah.
different if you sat in a room with somebody and they're talking their opinion and you're like, nobody else in this
But
room
I mean, I
agrees
feel
with
like
you.
people love their social media self more than like their
Who they
real
are,
self, right? Like
yep.
even with like the filters and the way you can make yourself look. Once you're in the metaverse, you have an avatar. You could
game over.
you can have your own home. You have like your own fly clothes. You could really just be a whole nother person and love that person
And just
more
stay there,
than your
yeah.
real self. Because you be popping in there, have better clothes in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel weird about it, but it's
Yeah.
gonna go there anyways.
Yeah.
So how do we make it a better place? I don't know.
I mean, you've been inside the space doing meetings. Would you do any more of that content coming up?
Yeah, I'd do. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. If I could find a unique way to do it, I would love to like host some spaces or something like that, right? That'd be a unique experience. We'll see. I'm not really that deep in NFTs or anything yet because it's just so much to learn, and I'm like, I just let like my brother's deep in it. So
He's
I just-
in.
Yeah, he just hits me up. He's like, "Yo, you want to put some money into this?" I'm like, "All right, I'll give it to you. Don't fail me."
He's doing really good though.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I'm just doing it because I trust you.
Yeah.
Give
Damn.
me back a couple years with like a bag.
Exactly right.
Yeah. that's
Sister, go get on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've been talking about it a lot, but I don't know if that's something that I'm going to dip into right away. Although I've been encouraging people to go get VRs and
Yeah.
explore that.
So you're pro VR.
Oh yeah. I mean, our first video we did sort of in the year was VR with Nada, the girl group out here.
Okay.
I put them in a room and put a VR cam and they
Oh,
circled the camera.
really?
So they did a cipher. Yeah.
Wow.
Sheesh, it was so good.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. I didn't know.
So like more ideas like that. I even hit you up if you remember. I hit you up on Twitter like, yo, bro, you did some VR stuff. Let's link.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, because I had
Yeah.
just finished
'Cause
that
you just
one.
did it.
You just did yours, and I'm like,
Oh.
we should link and do something. Quick.
Because I'll be down to do something.
Word?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's get something for 2022. Actually, let's do
Let's
something
do
crazy.
something. Yeah.
Because that world it should be explored a lot more. I believe. You know what's crazy? You're the first person to show me VR camera on your Instagram, but you just using it for the. Remember that globe look where you like look like you're riding on a globe?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was playing with that for a minute. Yeah. So I already had that. That's actually what I shot the VR thing with. Yeah.
He might be Dice.
Yep.
He's doing that documentary right now.
Oh, yeah. He seems like a jack of all trades.
He's
I told him,
definitely-
like, I only met him for like 2 hours, couple hours. I'm like, you're a wizard. I could tell.
Yeah, he's
He's like a
definitely
little
that
wizard.
guy.
Yeah.
A mentor of mine.
Yeah.
You both would be my mentors if I was to say who are
I
my
checked
mentors.
out his YouTube because he said he did like a rap every day for a year or something.
Daily 360.
Yes, I went and checked it out because I respect consistency like that. I respect discipline. That's how my podcast blew up because I did it every day, 5 days a week for like the whole year without a doubt. And at the same time, I was posting on TikTok every day.
That's true.
Instagram every day. My YouTube a few times a week.
And you were burnt out for sure.
I was burnt out.
Yeah, like
how'd
how do
you
you
have
get
so-
in that mental space? That's where I cannot get into. That you're like, I
Man.
gotta do this every day.
Well, first it's like, you felt like the world was ending. So
Yeah. So it's like I need something to
and
hold
also
on
like
to.
I wasn't shooting videos for anybody else. Usually I'm so busy like doing videography work, so I was just at home. I'm like, if there was ever a moment where I was gonna fully pivot and like create something and like create things I really want to create because now I have the time, let me do it now. So to me, I was excited still to create. I was like, let's do this. And I like my back against the wall. Like I love pressure.
Real. That's true. That's very true.
I love it.
I still tell people till this day, the reason why I got into filming was because you walked in that room
yeah,
and you
story.
did this.
Story
He did this.
time.
Yeah,
What do you do? What do you
I don't
do?
remember this.
I was sitting there editing, right? And he just walked in and he does this sort of thing.
Like with his hands or with
Yeah,
actual.
his hands.
Okay,
So I'm
he's
looking at this guy.
visualizing. He's
Because
this guy?
his brother's my peoples, you know what I mean? So I'm looking at this dude like, who the f*** is he, man? Coming up in here doing that and walking away. It literally made me say I need to learn, And I was
Right.
like, I'm going to school. Like, he knows something I don't know.
Right.
Something so simple to be like frame.
Well,
That's
it's
tight.
amazing how like video is like the most important thing now. Like everyone
Facts.
makes videos.
Facts.
You have a phone, you make a
neat.
video.
Do you teach people how to get busy?
No, but I am doing a course, like a filmmaking course thing, in partnership with another platform. So
Oh, really? What's that platform? If you mind talking about it.
I guess we can. I don't know. I can't talk about it. Yeah, contract's not done.
Oh, okay. I respect that. I
okay.
respect that. I
I'm not
respect
tying
that.
myself to nothing until the numbers are right.
It's really been big news. Anything else going on since all that?
Yeah, probably, but I can't even really think. There's just a lot that's happened. Yeah, just a lot has happened all at once, and then I kind of had to just like allow myself to get comfortable in the new space. There was a point where I'm like, yo, I don't even want to like grow anymore right now. Let me just get comfortable where I'm at, and then like get to that next position.
While you're trying to build a space.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that space doesn't look like if you're putting out content every day, how do you have time to build that sort of space? Because you had wood on your ceilings, you had whole plan laid out that was so crazy.
Well, that space already empty kind of looks nice, but obviously I had to vibe it out.
Obviously.
But I haven't even put out much content in the last few months, I would say. I've been much slower on content.
But the thing is what I love about your content, it's quick, and it's like a quick reminder of what we need. So I think that's what makes you so unique and consistent, because you're able to do it every day, because it's a quick thing for you and for us.
Facts.
That's what someone said. They're like, you leave out all the fluff and you get right to the point.
Yeah.
Which is
So
an
I fuck
amazing
with
gift.
that.
That's an amazing gift.
Well, starting a podcast, I was like, most podcasts are an hour long. That's a big commitment.
It's a lot.
And I'm like, I can't ask people for that commitment. They don't even know me.
It's true.
So I'm like, let me just do something short every single day. And then it turned into like a ritual for people. People would like get up, make their tea,
and listen to you.
Like if I didn't post, people were like, right now I haven't been posting my podcast. They're like, where are you?
That's true.
They're like, you messed up my routine. I'd be feeling so bad.
Damn, that would feel bad, eh?
Yeah, but I'm like, it's December,
But you're
man.
human too.
Yeah, I'm like, I gotta renew.
Gotta do your thing.
Gotta renew, sometimes you don't want to post just for posting it.
That's
especially
right.
the type of content I'm doing, then that's where you lose the authenticity.
That's true.
So if I feel like I'm posting just for posting, then I take a step back and I just live and make sure I'm nourishing myself the right way.
And so taking it slow for right now, focused on your show and the new one on Sirius FM.
I'm building products.
Oh.
Yeah, so I got like an affirmation cards dropping, a deck.
Oh, really?
That's inspired from the podcast. A lot of the things I talk about on the podcast, a lot of like the popular quotes that people like to say, I'm just taking it from my podcast. It's on affirmation cards. Got a dope designer in London
Hey.
that's doing it. So
I'm
hopefully that's up on my
excited.
birthday. That's the goal. My birthday's in March.
Nice.
Working on a tea line as well.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. So you're tea specialist. I'm just going to call you a tea connoisseur.
I love that part of it. I'm sorry, I love it. I get so excited.
That
That's what
one
people
video where
like.
he comes in with the...
I
was
was
like,
just
this
like,
guy.
that's for me?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I bought a new tea kit today, guys. Want to take a look? I'm like, oh,
fuck
I'd love
with
to.
it. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
So I had a question. Because you have so many tea blends that you have sipped over the course of, I don't know how many years, 3-4 years?
Yeah.
Live,
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite that you turn to? What's your morning drink? Or do you have like morning, afternoon, dinner, late night?
No,
or do you just stick to one flavor and keep it pretty
No, I'm always switching it up, but like one of my favorites is just like a lemongrass tea in the morning. Very simple.
Simple.
Yeah, it's like an internal like aroma bath. It just feels good. I love black tea, but the problem is, with caffeine.
Yeah.
And like for a while I was drinking way too much black tea. Lapsang
is that?
Suhong black tea. It smells like a campfire. It's my favorite. It's like one of those things like you either love it or you hate it. It's like sashimi. Not everybody likes sashimi, right? You get that like the tongue for it.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
Lapsang Suhong, I love that one, but too
to
much
smell that?
the caffeine. Yeah, I think I was dehydrated for like a whole month.
Just because you were drinking that
I
so
didn't
much.
realize that. I'm like, I haven't drank water. I'm just drinking tea. It was like that bad. It was that bad. Like when people say like, are you the tea? I'm like, I really drink a lot of tea. Like I asked my daughter, like I drink a lot of tea all day.
And you just
I need
realize,
something
like-
warm. Like I just need something warm. Maybe I'm just trying to get back to Jamaica, but I can't. So I just like need to be
a
drinking
little
something
happiness.
We're a little
Yeah.
bit jealous of this one for real.
warm. I'm jealous. I haven't been anywhere before the pandemic.
Oh,
Listen, I
damn.
was
Yeah.
hyped to get out of here.
I
So.
bet. Yeah, actually, I don't even bet. I saw all your videos.
saw.
Every one of your
saw.
videos was like,
Lived it.
I'm out here.
did.
Where are you? I'm out here.
I didn't even want it to be like that. We know what I loved from it though? Like, so many people messaged me like, you look so happy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so happy that you're there and you're happy. And I'm like,
Facts.
listen, I don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I've never really had a job to let me go anywhere. So I was like, listen, I'm about to go and live my best life. So for y'all to see that, like, that was genuine and that was amazing.
Absolutely.
So thank you guys. I had a lot of fun.
I think my favorite video I seen you there was the phone call from the streets. It's like an iPhone call of her just
Oh my
drinking
God.
like.
I would cry. You
So
know what
happy?
was in there?
What
That was
was?
water. That was H2O because you gotta drink and stay hydrated, baby. So I said, the streets are calling, aka water. I need that shit.
Man, I wish I could go take a big trip. Any plans on taking trips anytime in the future?
Traveling doesn't seem fun to me right now.
Because you're working so hard.
No, it just doesn't seem fun. I'm not into like having to go take testing and them changing the rules, and it just seems like a stress.
It is a lot.
It seems stressful, and I'm not trying to do that. I love I love traveling. Like, I love being on a plane. That feeling of going somewhere, and I just feel like I don't want to do that right now because the stress. I went to Calgary. It was a mess just trying to go to Calgary.
Bro,
Jeez.
I can
Just
contest to
They
that
connected. They canceled like 5 of my flights.
one. I can contest to that one.
So I'm not going.
They
nowhere.
they canceled 5 of your flights.
Yeah, because you know what they did is they allow you to book your flight, but then they cancel flights and put everybody on one flight.
That's what they
out.
did to us too.
It's a scam. That's what they're doing. So they allow you to book it whenever, but they know they're gonna cancel your flight.
Wow.
Yes.
I want to sue
do that.
Flair, to be honest. I really want to sue
Oh,
Flair.
you went to
Flair?
Flair? Yeah.
Man, I really
Oh,
want to
it's
sue
Flair?
Flair.
Yo, Flair got the hidden costs too. You're like $50 flight. Next thing, yeah, and then you go through the checkout. This bag is this much. This
200.
bag is this
Right?
much.
It's my backpack. This is just an iPhone with a wallet on it. What you mean I got
Water bottle?
No, this is weird. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So now we're up into the new news. You've got all your shows going on. Baby's looking good. Studio's looking good. You ain't going nowhere in this
Nope.
MF for a minute.
Nope.
Are you planning on doing any guest type stuff?
Yeah, my podcast, I want to start doing guests. At least like 2 months. Because throughout this whole thing, I've been able to connect with a lot of other creators and people who are kind of known and just like that. So I want to bring people on my show and like introduce people and tell people stories. And definitely try to do a little bit more collaboration, because something interesting that happened, because I've been going so hard, I've literally only filmed myself in the last 2 years.
That's facts.
And then, no, but I actually
Oh,
started,
no, you did some other things, no?
No, I didn't. Because throughout the whole pandemic, I didn't work for anybody. I didn't do anything. And then like this year, the first thing I just did was the music video the other day. I helped, and I just helped with that. But like my actual camera I have hasn't seen the face of anybody else but myself.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I got tired of myself. Like I'll be editing. I'm like, I need to look at something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like that. I'm like, I need to collaborate more, do some other things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
So it was
you
the first time I felt like that. Wow. Yeah.
just couldn't see your face no more. You're like, I've been doing this too
Because
much.
you're just doing so much, you know. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta bring some people on my show, tell some other stories, collaborate. Do a
Anybody-
VR thing with you,
Oh, you know.
you know.
Do you have anybody? You got your eye set on?
I mean, I have like a whole mural board on
Oh,
my computer.
look at you.
A lot of different people. I can't even go off the names. I think one girl, her name is Morgan Lindsay. She's popping right now on the gram. She's like big in the wellness area. And there's another girl I want to get on, Lisa Allano. She like does clay pottery, and she's massive on TikTok now.
Lisa Allano, is that the? She looks kind of Asian-y, sort of black.
Yes.
Bro.
I've connected with her before too.
Are you serious?
Yeah, just because like when you create content, you have a base. You kind of like there's like
does.
another lunch table on the internet that you just go
Yeah.
and meet people, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Bro, every day, I don't even care what she's doing. I just like.
Right? Yeah. Bro,
don't
she's
even
so
care.
consistent.
I know, man.
I'm like she got ideas for days. She just posts all the time.
And it's
love
beautiful.
that.
Yeah, I love it.
The one funny one she put out recently was the "Stop putting me on your Christmas list."
Right.
She's like running away from people pulling her into the TikTok world, saying, "You're
Yeah.
mine for Christmas."
Yeah.
You know, it's true. There would be a lot of requests for that woman. She's very, very beautiful and very talented
She's
in
very
her craft.
talented. So
Yeah,
I
and
want
very
to
good
bring
in her
those
craft.
stories to my platform, because my platform is actually like 75-79% women,
Yeah, that's true.
girls. So I want to bring like girls who are killing it in the industry and hear their stories and how they got there.
I wanted to say that earlier, that I know there's a lot of gals on your thing, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
want to
it's-
bring out. You know what it is.
Yeah, it's a bigger female audience for sure. Probably because it's like wellness and stuff. And,
Yeah.
You know,
And your
Men-
voices.
The
Yeah.
men need to get on it too, though.
there is men though. There's a lot of men. You know, I get a lot of men that hit me up like saying, "Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro." Especially off like my early celibacy videos and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
those
that
are the
was a
videos.
real thing.
One of those videos is the video that popped off my YouTube.
Just the celibacy one.
It started the momentum.
You know, my little sister, her video that popped off on her YouTube was the fact that she was 27-year-old virgin.
Really? Maybe
yeah.
I've seen it because
Yeah,
I've watched
yeah.
some of those videos.
Yeah, yeah.
So you have a sister on YouTube?
Shade out already. Yeah, she's killing them.
Man, why do I know these things?
Yeah, she's killing them. She just put out the vlog of her and my family coming out to Vancouver. That
Yeah?
was really fun. Yeah.
Oh, I
That
gotta
was
check
so
her out.
sweet.
Yeah, she does a lot of black hair products,
Okay.
black wellness, like how she feels. She's a nurse herself, so
Oh.
she goes in with the black experiences in Calgary.
Love it.
Nigerian girl, virgin. Oh yeah, a lot of
a
people who
story.
follow you, I know, been following her too, which is
Yeah.
weird because I have to go home and be like, You know, you got more love than me, though, and I love you. But you know. I love it, though.
That's dope.
Yeah, man, it's so blessings to have you in the studio and share your kind words with us, especially going into the holidays and all that stuff. Oh, my days. Going into the holidays, the new year, it's nice to get these kind words so that we can move in with some
intention.
Good intention.
Yeah.
This episode is going to be kind of wonky because I'm like trying to turn on cameras and stuff, but whatever, we'll make the best of it, you guys.
It will level up.
One more time, make some noise for our boy, Hindz!
Hey, thank you.
Let's have you in by your birthday, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll have those cards and things ready.
I have those cards that come by. Hey. I'll bring presents. For sure.
We all love presents.
Yeah. But we do got to talk. We got to build.
Hey, man.
It's always in the back of my mind and then I forget. But we got to build.
Because you're working so damn much.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get back to the music with the beautiful Ray Diamonds. I go by the name Dizzy D. We got our boy Hindz in the building. Yes, the beautiful sounds of Ray Diamonds. We are done up and out of here. Thank you very much. Happy holidays to all of you. Peace.